Alright guys, this is a deer skull, the first 8-point that I shot last year during bow season. I shot it, I think it was like October 16th, 17th, and then I put it into the ground like October 25th, something like that. So it's been in the ground for about 7 months now. I've done this a couple times. Twice I had it where it was clean right off. One time I had to boil it just a little bit, get some of the stuff off, but let's see how it looks. We'll pull it out right now.
Can we just take the dirt off or shake it?
I'm gonna rinse it off, man.
Maybe the hose. Everything you do.
Bugs on it. Some of the nose is off. It's not too much. Just that little ring right there. Come around like a ½ inch or something. Alright, let's rinse it off.
With the hose?
Alright guys, this is what we got. Looks like we're gonna have to do what we did, just like I was talking about the first one here. You can see some of the meat, not too much of it, just a little bit, but you can see how it just comes right off. I'm gonna try and be careful though, that you don't mess anything up. But I'd had this the last time, I just boiled it and it all came off, so it'll all come off. You can see inside. I don't know if you can or not. It's not, there's like nothing in there. A little bit in the nasal cavity there. I can push that out and maybe rinse it out some more, but again, the boiling's gonna take all that stuff off. All the teeth are there, which is pretty cool. First time I had that, usually I gotta put something down and grab them all and then glue them back on, but covered the antlers up, had come over here where I had it. Had it in the hole right here next to the shed, and then I had this on top with a rock, one of these big rocks on top, so critters or whatever couldn't get into it. I mean, it's in my backyard, it's fenced, but you never know. Like I said, had it out there for probably about 7 months now, so we'll throw it in the pot and boil it up, and then eventually we're gonna get it sitting so the skull can bleach out. And I'm pretty happy, you know, the horns, nothing happened to the horns or nothing, covered them up. So it looks pretty good. The only issue is just a little bit of the nose right there is off, but that's alright. Kind of looks more rustic. Alright guys, we're in here, got it in the pot boiling, or more like a simmer. You don't want it to boil, you want it to simmer, but covered everything up with tin foil, had some duct tape around at the bottom too, just trying to make sure nothing, I'm sure stuff is going to get up in there, water and all that, because the steam will discolor it, but just trying the best we can not to. And basically just pulling it out here and there, and then taking the toothbrush, the old toothbrush, and scrubbing everything off that was on there. You guys seen it before. All the white stuff that was on there before, pretty much gone. So I'll let this go. It's been in there for about 15 minutes. I'll let it go for another 15 minutes, and then I'll take it out, put it in some water with some soap, scrub it down some more, make sure I got everything, and then I'll probably let it sit in a tub of soap for the night, and then tomorrow or the next day I'll probably, or yeah, maybe tomorrow, if it's not raining, I'll put it in some peroxide and show you how I do that to whiten everything up. So this is where we're at now. As you can see, it's coming along pretty good. I've only been doing this, oh, we just got done spraying it, what, 30-40 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Really just been letting this heat up, and that's been taking the most time, but and it's been in for 15 minutes, so it looks pretty good. So stay tuned and keep watching, see the aftermath. Alright guys, we got it out here. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to get the hose and rinse it off, and then fill this up with soap and water, and kind of do what I did in there with it. Scrub it down a little bit, and then we'll let it sit overnight. Alright guys, looks pretty good. Oh, almost forgot one thing. Got these little pieces right here. Just come right out. It's like the eardrum or yeah, sometimes they come out in pieces, but that's alright. No meat or nothing in there. Just a little bit of bone. There she goes. Start cleaning her up. So we're just gonna let it sit there for a couple hours, and I'll put it over here in the shade. Even though I know half a day ain't gonna do anything to the horns, but so let it sit right there overnight. Chief, get out of there. Alright guys, as you can see here, this is after I had it in the peroxide for about 2.5–3 days. It didn't whiten up nearly as much as I wanted it to, or like they had before in the past. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a small brush and I'm just gonna lightly start painting this stuff. So we want to get that white as much as we can, but we didn't get any of the antlers at all. Nothing bleached. So it looks like we just touch it up and whiten it up real good. So stick along for that. Alright guys, here we are. This is going to be our last step of it. So basically I got white paint. You could spray paint it. Then you got to tape everything up or whatever. I'm going to just do it this way. I want to get everywhere I can. Spray paint and all that. You know, if you hold it, trying to get everything, the nooks and crannies, it's just going to pile up all around here and stuff. So I figured I'm just going to brush it on. Then you could use one of these brushes, but that's kind of going to be, you know, same thing. You're gonna get a lot of it on spots that you already got, cause a lot of drippage. So we got a couple of these little guys that we're going to use. Alright guys, this is the final product. As you can see, we ended up painting it because we didn't get the full white out that we wanted with the peroxide, but it actually looks really good. Just took that small brush, I was able to get up there at the base, all around it, and it looks really good. So she's ready to hang up. I'll probably gloss it a little bit so it keeps the paint and it has a nice shine to it. But you've seen the whole project. It came out of the ground over there. It was covered in dirt, still had a little bit of meat on it back here, and this is the aftermath. So be sure to like and subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think, what you guys do. Maybe you'll try this next time, I don't know, but as always, God bless.